Homer was born a giant. As a baby, he drank milk straight from the cow. When playing snowball fights with his friends, he'd hurl an entire iceberg. As he grew older, he could easily help the entire village chop down trees. But whenever it was mealtime, disaster would strike. Homes crumbled into ruins wherever Homer ran. His drool would flood the village, drowning innocent bystanders. When he approached the cooking pot, he'd stomp on pancakes, swallowing them whole. And along with the pancakes went the chefs.
I think I found a way out. It's not pretty, but it'll do.
If this continued, the village would go bankrupt. So, the villagers unanimously decided to toss Homer out of town. They found Homer picking his teeth with a rooftop. Then they wheeled in a wagon full of beer. When Homer woke up, he found himself outside the village. He realized he had been abandoned. Heartbroken, he swung his axe and chopped off a piece of the mountain. He then carved it into a stone ox to keep him company.
Boy, I wish you were real.
After making his wish, Homer fell asleep on the stone ox. That night, the sky turned dark, and a bolt of lightning struck it. In the next moment, the stone ox came to life. Homer was overjoyed. This was his first friend. From then on, Blue Ox accompanied Homer on his adventures. They smoked together, drank together, and fought off monsters together. They relied on each other, leaving destruction in their wake everywhere they went. Until one day, Homer met Marge, who was plowing a field. It was love at first sight. The two ran toward each other. But as Marge got closer, she realized something was wrong. She turned to run, but it was too late. Homer grabbed Marge and expressed his love for her.
Hey, what are you doing?
I just want to spruce up for our date.
Oh.
And so, Homer and Marge fell in love. They went on frequent dates, growing closer and closer. Before long, Homer proposed to Marge with a homemade ring. Now, there's only one thing they haven't done yet.
When are we gonna,
Soon. I just need a few more yoga classes.
At that moment, a shooting star streaked across the sky. But it wasn't a star. It was a massive meteor headed straight for Springfield, the very village that had cast Homer out. Now, only one person could save them.
Oh, I get it. When I'm crushing and killing you, you don't like me. But when I can save your life, suddenly I'm Mr. Popular.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Although Homer was furious to become Mr. Popular, he still agreed to the villagers' plea. Homer grabbed his homemade spiked club, ready to hit the meteor like a baseball. At the critical moment, he turned to Marge and demanded a kiss. Homer pulled it out and hurled it with all his strength. The meteor flew halfway across the globe and landed perfectly in Chicago.